Hey guys, Michael Watson here, your life coach, here with my regular weekly tips to help you live your best life. Today I had someone speak to me and say, what do you do when you feel hopeless? So that's what we're talking about today, okay? So please make sure to like, share and subscribe and get this out to as many people as possible, and you could be helping someone out as well, okay? Thank you so much, guys. So today when we talk about that feeling of hopelessness, okay, I just want to touch on a subject here. Something that I talk about relentlessly is the way we talk to ourselves and the thoughts that we choose to think and how that affects our feelings and in turn affects our whole life. Okay. Now, hopelessness is just fear masquerading as something else. You're frightened, okay? Now that's okay, it's okay. I understand this current situation can have a feeling of there's no control. What can I do to change this situation? I'm at the mercy of this situation. Well, that's fair enough to feel that way. But let's just talk about it a bit differently. Our thoughts are helping us to choose to feel that way. So we watch the news, we read the newspapers, we take everything on board, and let me just talk to you. What sells newspapers? Shock value. Sells newspapers. Shock value, my friends. So they're telling us everything that is happening that is going to shock us, so we need to find out more. Oh my God, that's terrible. I need to find out more about that situation. We then start to become addicted to looking into that situation more. Hearing about the death toll. Hearing about how people are walking around, not even showing symptoms, and we could all get it without knowing. I mean, all of that is so fear-mongering and frightening. And I do understand that it can frighten you. But it's okay to know about it, but you need to inundate yourself with every single aspect of this situation. That's step one. You need to turn off the news. You need to put down the newspapers for a bit. Okay? The second step is that you have to understand that your thoughts that you are choosing to feel are leading you to feel this way. And that's right. You do have a choice on what you decide to think. Now, you can start to think that you are at the mercy of this reality, and whatever is going to happen, you have no control over it, and that is you done. Whatever the world and universe wants to bring to you, that is what you're going to get. Well, the truth of the matter is, and I've seen this with so many of my clients, when you apply a different way of thinking, your life magically changes around you. And it is magic, I promise you. So to start to choose to feel more hopeful and less frightened, you've got to start to look within yourself and ask yourself different questions, okay? So you need to start to say to yourself, instead of going, oh my God, are we ever going to get out of this situation? You can say, it's okay for me to be patient because I know that everything's going to work out for me. It's okay for me to go forward and just let each day come as it needs to come. I'm very grateful that I'm able to do everything within my power to help the people around me that I know. Okay? All of those things are a much more positive way of approaching it, and and it's going to make sure that you are coming at life from a different perspective. We can choose to feel relaxed. We can choose to feel good. And then our reality will reflect that to us. So currently, right now, my favourite affirmations are, it's okay to take time out. Everything is working out for me to my greatest good. Life is a wonderful journey, and I'm willing to trust in the process of life. Okay? So let me just tell you another story as well, just to finish off here. So when you feel hopeless, it's because you can't see where the end destination is, and you're just imagining that it's just bad, okay? Now, if I can tell you a story of someone that I've worked with here, now this client of mine, consistently was visualizing a certain outcome of living in a certain area and having the funds to have their house in a certain area. Okay, this situation just hit. They've now been told that their job is probably going to be lost, and now they've realised that their life is totally changed. When we broke down their situation, we realised that they were back home in the area that they wanted to be in with their family. They had had the funds come from somewhere else out of nowhere, an inheritance fund, a happy inheritance as we called it, because no one had to pass away for that inheritance to happen. They're able to now look for a house in that area when everything settles down and be able to move forward into a new life. The life that they've consistently been visualising. So out of potentially a terrible situation of losing their job and this virus happening, wonderful things have happened in their life. Why is that the case? Because they have chosen to consistently feel like everything works for them rather than against them. So when you start to feel hopeless, you need to start affirming daily that life is always working out for me and I trust in the process of life. If you do that daily, promise you, every day, as often as you can, you will start to feel more and more hopeful in your life. Have a fantastic day, guys, and thank you so much for watching.